So hello dear students. So today we will see the fractional part of x, its definition, the meaning of it and its properties. Fractional x or fractional part of x. Any real number x, the integral part of x or the greatest integral part of x, or this is what we call fractional part of x. What is the relation between these three? Which signs will come in between? So yes, equal to and plus sign. So any real number x can be expressed as a sum of its integral and fractional part. Sum of its integral plus fractional part is any real number x. Let's see some examples now. 2.8 can be written as 2 plus 0.8. So 0.8 is the fractional part. Minus 3.4, can we write it as minus 3 plus minus 0.4? Huh? So answer is no. Minus 4 plus 0.6 it is written. This is wrong. Okay? Because the fractional part is always a positive fraction. That we will see, okay, when we define this. So similarly, if a number is purely integral, what is the fractional part? It is 0. So in short, fractional part of x lies is a positive fraction lying between 0 to 1. Is 0 included? So yes, it is included. So it is between 0 to 1. Fractional part of x is also denoted by small f. Okay, what exactly it is? Basically, if fractional part of x, if it is expressed as some k plus f, where k is some integer and f is the fraction between 0 to 1, then this means this. So therefore fractional x is equal to what? X, where f is between 0 to 1, or they are same. So that's how fractional x is defined. So for example, if I ask you what is minus 17 fractional x, so we can write at minus 17 plus 0. So k is minus 17, f is 0, answer is 0. So can we say that fractional x is 0? For what x? So clearly we can say that from the above example, for all integers fractional x is 0. Now for example, if I ask you what is fractional of minus 8.3? Tell me. So yes, we can write it as minus 9 plus 0.7. So the answer is 0.7. So fractional x is 0.7. Another example, if I ask you what is fractional value of fractional part of root 3, minus root 3. So minus root 3, we know that it is minus 1.73 approximately, which we can write as minus 1 minus 0.73. Okay, now inside what we will do, we will subtract minus 1 and add 1. So these two adds up to minus 2, and 1 minus 0.73 gives minus 0.27, plus 0.27. So the fractional part of minus root 3 is approximately equal to plus 0.27. Okay. In reverse way, if suppose fractional x is f, then what is x? So obviously from here we can say that x is some k plus f. Okay, where k is some integer. For example, if suppose it's like this, fractional x, if it is given as 0.2, then what is x? Is x a unique value, or it can have so many infinite values? So yes, it has so many values, because 3.2 fractional part, if I ask you, it will give 0.2 only. Okay. Similarly, if I ask you fractional x of minus 5.8, which you can write as minus 6 plus 0.2, so again it will give you 0.2. So there are so many examples, like for example 11.2, again fractional x value would be 0.2 only. So if fractional x is fixed, x can be so many, infinite, because k can be so many integers. So if what is the relation between fractional x and greatest integer x? Which relation we can use? So yes, what we initially did, expressed x as greatest x plus fractional x. So fractional x is this, we will take this side, so it is x minus greatest integer x. That's the relation. For example, if greatest x is equal to 2, fractional x is what? So fractional x is clearly x minus 2. For example, if x is between 3 to 3.7, fractional x is what? What means in simplified form in terms of x or something like this. So you can see that you first have to find greatest x of 3 to 3.7, which is what? Yes, which is 3. So x minus greatest integer x minus 3 you can write. Okay. Similarly, next thing is if x is between, so we can generalize this, n to n plus 1, n included, fractional x is what? Using x minus greatest integer x, what we will write here? What is greatest x? When x is between n to n plus 1, n included, this is n, so fractional is x minus n. Okay. For example, what are the possible value of or definition of fractional of sin x if sin x is between minus 1 to 0? So yes, fractional of sin x is sin x minus greatest integer of sin x. Now we know that greatest integer of sin x, when sin x is minus 1 to 0, it is equal to what? It is equal to minus 1, which when we substitute, it becomes plus 1. So fractional part of sin x is defined as sin x plus 1. Now let's see a property x plus k1, where k1 is an integer. Okay. Now it is equal to what in terms of fractional x? What will come? What is the relation between these two? Can you think? So yes, this is equal to fractional x. Why? Because if let's say x is equal to some integer k plus f, then x plus k1 is replaced by k plus f plus k1, which we can again rewrite as k plus k1 plus f. K plus k1 is an integer, again because integer plus integer is integer, so this gives you f, and f is fractional x only. So remember this property, like if suppose x minus 11 fractional, x is x fractional only, 3x plus 37 fractional is what? 3x fractional only. Okay. In the last example, we use this 3x and x. So can we write this? Can we take 3 out? Yes or no? Just think for x as an integer and non-integer. Can we generalize this? So answer is no, because if you take as x equals to 1.2, this becomes 3.6 and this becomes 3 into point, this is again 3 point, it gives you 0.6, 3, 1.2 is 0.2. In this case it is okay. Sometimes it may be satisfying, but if we take, let's say it is x is equal to let's say 1.7, so what, 3 into 1.7, it becomes 5.1, whose fractional part gives you 0.1. Now if you use 3 into 1.7, it gives you 3 into 0.7, which is clearly not equal to 0.1. So sometimes it may be equal to, but generally it's not equal. Okay, so in some cases only it may be equal, otherwise it's not. Now if I ask you fractional x plus minus x fractional is what, is equal to what in case when x is an integer and it's not an integer? So yes, clearly if x is an integer, this is 0, this is also 0, so 0 plus 0, it is 0 only. But what happens when it is not an integer? What is the value? So first case directly we can get 0. In second case, let's assume that x is equal to k plus f, where k is an integer and f is a fraction, therefore fractional x is equal to f. Okay, so if you substitute an LHS, fractional is x is k plus f, minus x fractional is minus k minus f. Now this gives you f only, and minus k minus f you can write as minus k minus 1, adding 1, subtracting 1, 1 minus f. So now this becomes a positive fraction. So what happens next is f plus 1 minus f, it gives you, this 2 gets cancelled, so answer is 1. This is another property. This plus this equals to this. In integer 0, non-integer 1. Now if we see fractional part of x, if we place inside greatest integer, what is the value? So we know that since this is a fraction between 0 to 1, greatest integer value is 0. For any value, x belongs to R. Similarly, now if I ask you for this greatest integer x fractional part, what do you say? So yes, since this is an integer fractional part is 0, again it is valid for all x belonging to R. Now what about x fractional square and x square fractional? Are they equal? Always? What do you say? So let's take an example, x equals to 1.1. So fractional 1.1 square is 0.1 square is 0.01, but if you take x square, square of 1.1 is 1.21, 1.21 fractional is 0.21, which clearly these two are not equal. So in general we cannot write like this. Okay.